We'll see the Houston Rockets matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. 5 to shoot. Good D by Holmgren. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on his first attempt of the game. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
For 3, Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Inside, Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Well, Luke Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Back to Durant. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williams, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For the 3, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. .133 left to play in the first. Outside, SGA. With the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Screen by Şengün. Out to KD. From past the arc. Durant with another miss. The Thunder lead by 7. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Pass to Williams. From the top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Williams has got 6 points.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Caruso with the steal. Here's Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Look.
Houston. 8.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin, back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Durant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Back to Van Vliet. SGA with the steal. Here's Holmgren. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's SGA.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Durant, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Durant. Durant soared in for the deuce.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Durant drawing the double team. Van Vliet left side. 6 to shoot. From the arc. They get it again. Outside for KD. Durant, money from deep.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Right side, SGA. Pass to Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Out to the right wing. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the wing jumper. There's the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Şengün. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The three from KD. And so it's Oklahoma City sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Şengün. And people doors talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
And here is Durant after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Outside Durant, just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Smith for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal. Trying to
Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Outside Wembanyama. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Dort with a steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Fox. Double on Wembanyama. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Oklahoma City now. Right side, SGA. Three-pointer. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pass to Barnes. Over Williams. Off target from the wing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
Stolen by Kessel. Pass to Fox. Now Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Rebounded by Kessel. San Antonio leading. Pass to Vassell. The three. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here. He hits the second from the line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. Caruso outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Outside, SGA. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Holmgren. The putback. The kick out to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Now Fox from deep, Wembanyama, and no good, trying to get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter.
Oklahoma City 2.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now here's Wembanyama. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Here's Wembanyama. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Wembanyama with it. Caruso covers. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 5. The three, Vassell. Drops in the three. Vassell's got 6.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Fox. So quick! Fox, wow!
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 6.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blasting to the shooter.
Spurs lead by 9. Fox for 3. The putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
And here's Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come get it, come get it.
Back to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. From deep, Holmgren. Holmgren with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-3 run. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Barnes with it. Caruso covers. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Thunder trail by 13. Back to SGA. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander a good look. Second chance effort. Hartenstein no good. Kicks it out to Barnes. And stolen by Williams. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Hartenstein. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So Mark Daigneault. Up top, SGA. Outside, Williams. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Vassell, left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Spurs lead by 11. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
So it's Oklahoma City now. The Spurs making their last shot. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And stolen by Holmgren. Back to SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The kick out to Williams. Back to SGA. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
Vassell's shot is good.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 10. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama screen. Spurs need to get one up here. Down low. And here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Vassell. Give him 8. That three's off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
SGA drives in. And he makes it. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
To the middle. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .44 seconds left in the third. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Johnson. Back to Fox. For 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He may have had too much time to think about
it. SGA deciding where to go with it. Caruso outside. Stolen by Vassell. Back to Olynyk. SGA with a steal. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter up 10. The flow of the game has favored them.
The Thunder, 18.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's San Antonio with it. 10-point lead. Castle outside. Pass to Olynyk. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Fox left side. Here's the pick. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Fox outside. De'Aaron Fox just battling in there.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Pass to Holmgren. Takes a three. Rebound San Antonio.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Fox right side. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Pass to Caruso. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs lead by 15. Here's Olynyk. Holmgren there for the rebound. Out on his own on the break.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
On the wing, Fox. Now Olynyk. Yes, sir! It's good!
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now Holmgren. Williams looking around. Outside Holmgren. Johnson with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by SGA. Oh, it's off target. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up to the Thunder. Down by 15. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Holmgren! Can't hit it.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Outside Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander fires. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Spurs lead by 18.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on
We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Los Angeles Clippers. Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's San Antonio now. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
DA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. BA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow, Blake.
Let's go with a three. Lopez can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Back to Fox. 4-3. Leonard pulls down the board.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Shot from the wing. Harden can't hit.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from mid-range.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
Here's Harden. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And it's Harden.
Oh, wow. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Misses the layup.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the basket by Castle.
Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Harden into the lane. No good with a layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Lopez. Rebound San Antonio.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Fox outside. From the arc. Collins with the rebound. The Clippers trail. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Takes the three. And James Harden pulls it down. 41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Harden's got 11 points.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Fox for 3. Again, the miss by Fox.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
And then Harden with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. His fingerprints were open. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. Castle with it. Beal picks him up. Right side, Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Harden surveying the D. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside. Collins with the rebound. Leonard on the wing. Still no points. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul. San Antonio on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again can't hit.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this. Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. That one goes. Count it.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Harden. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
They set the screen. Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Here's Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
To the inside, and stolen by Leonard. Here's Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Fox. From deep. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And it's Beal with the ball for Los Angeles. Leonard outside. Back to Harden. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Left side, Wembanyama. Out to Fox. The 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Leonard inside. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's San Antonio now. A 12-point game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Spurs trail by 12. 3-pointer, Fox knocks down the triple. Fox has got 8.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
Harden. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's the 3. The putback. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Endorsed the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds. Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Zubac inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Spurs trail by 13. On the wing, Fox. Over Beal. San Antonio again can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
Wembanyama, high post. Back to Fox. And stolen by Leonard. Left side, Harden. Fires the three. Launches it. Drains the triple. Harden's got 29.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Barnes, it's good.
And the improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Spurs trail by 16. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Now, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Spurs trail by 18. Outside Barnes. To the right side. Outside Wembanyama. Castle. Down low. Tries again. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
To the middle. It's stolen by Fox. 3-on-3. The three from Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Three-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Castle for three. That one no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Clippers. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up.
Los Angeles, 44.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Box for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. The Clippers lead by 18. Over to the left wing.